Hi again, guys. Vlog 2. Alright, so this time we are going to discuss all that back there. You see all that? Okay. The reason being is when I shared my virgin vlog on the Facebook, Facebook friend of mine private messaged me, "Girl, what is all that stuff behind your head on the wall?" So I thought I'd address that. Um, First, I was kind of wondering, how should I go about explaining to you just how much that means to me? I know it looks like it's a bunch of pictures that you put out of magazines and taped to the damn wall, girl. There's nothing that interesting there. But it's so much more than that to me, anyway. So I thought, how can I let my viewers know exactly what it means to me? And I was reading. I read a lot. I'm a biblioholic. Look it up. It's like an alcoholic, but with books. Addicted to books. It doesn't have to be reading them. It can be touching them, looking at them. Addicted to books. Biblioholic. Look it up. It's a thing. So anyway, I'm reading, and I come across this book, Feng Shui Fabulous by Melissa Cook. Great book, excellent if you are into feng shui. If you're not, get a clue. Okay, feng shui is real. It's fabulous. It's fun. It works. Amen. Another vlog for another time. Yeah. Okay. So feng shui fabulous. I was reading it, and in here she talks about being in other people's houses. And let me read this to you. I promise it won't be boring. I'm a good reader. Besides, sometimes it's nice to be read to, right? I like being read to. You could read to me. So she says that I consider each invitation into another person's home an honor. For when we open our homes to others, we take a risk. We reveal a part of ourselves. And that's exactly how I feel about all this. Okay, I'm vlogging. So I'm inviting you guys into my life, into my home, specifically into my bedroom. This is my bedroom that you see behind me. This is my bedroom. It's a very intimate place for me. This is where I come to collect myself, to get away from the world, to be alone, to be in privacy. You know, I have all my inspirational moments in here. I journal in here. I read in here. I dream my little dreams in here, whatever. So I've invited you in, and so yeah, I'm taking a risk of revealing myself to you. And this wall behind me is a big part of me right now. Okay, so you probably figured you're a genius. It's pictures that I've cut out of magazines and yeah, taped to the wall. In addition to, you can see the sparklers. Look, it looks like I'm actually touching with the camera, like I'm all like touching. I love my webcam. Okay, anyway, so those sparklers right there, those are from my birthday. I just keep them there because they're cute. And then this stuff over here, look, I'm listening, touching it again. That's like a giant bulletin board. Just stuff to do, like places to visit, restaurants I want to go to, yoga classes to sign up for, etc. But this, my lovelies, is my inspiration wall. Kind of like my own personal Pinterest. Okay, so let me explain something about myself. I have been through a lot of trauma, a lot of tragedy. Some of which I brought upon myself. Okay, and I was in a very bad way. A lot of my unhealthiness manifested itself physically on me, on my persona. There's always that person at Walmart walking around in PJs. I was that person times a million. I was the person in fancy restaurants walking around wearing PJs. If you could actually even get me out of the house to go to a fancy restaurant, because mostly I just sat up in the house crying my eyes out. And PJs were not cute. We're not talking about the cute PJs you see people wearing out in public. We're talking 5 boyfriends ago, their old football jersey that is now stained to heck and back and has holes in it, and yeah, pants way too big for me, and then sneakers with absolutely no socks, funky. That was me. Nasty, gross, funky. I looked like I felt like crap. And so when I started to get healthy and transform, I realized that my outsides were not reflecting my insides, and so I wanted to be able to show people how I felt by my appearance. But I really didn't know how to start because, see, I'm the oldest of my sisters. I never really had an older sister to teach me anything, and my mom just really wasn't into beauty stuff. I mean, you know, I never got taught lessons on how to curl hair, how to put on makeup, or do's and don'ts about putting clothes together, anything. I mean, so I figure the next best thing is checking out a bunch of magazines and going to them for inspiration. So that's what I did. 17, Cosmo, Vogue. I love Allure, Lucky. I actually subscribe to 17, Cosmo Latina, because I'm sorry, but Latinas have flavor. They know a thing or two about style all day long. Love it. And I like a lot of the colors that Cosmo Latina uses. Like, they use a lot more like lime greens and tropical colors than regular Cosmo uses, which is unfair, but it's the truth. And I love those kind of colors. I get excited by fun colors like that. So yeah, Cosmo Latina. Yeah, I subscribe to Allure, I subscribe to Lucky, I subscribe to Vogue. I subscribe to a lot of magazines. Biblioholic, remember? But the other ones aren't fashion related, so we don't have to name those. They're like cooking magazines and stuff, which, yeah, I'm good at cooking, so I do get cooking magazines. Another vlog for another time. So I would cut out pictures of magazines of who I wanted to be. And I read another quote in here. In the book, Feng Shui Fabulous, Melissa Cook. I'm totally pumping the book here. It says here that our homes should nourish and support who we are and who we want to be. Not just who we are right now, but who we want to be. Because you should always be striving to be something. If you're not, you're dead. If you are not striving to be something or do something, you're dead. I'm sorry, but that is what it is. We should always be striving to be somebody or do something, okay? Because we're never done growing, in my opinion. We're never done evolving. So anyway, so yeah, I just decided that I was going to try all these things. I would cut out pictures and I would tape them to my wall. And at first it started out as a small little tiny, I mean like a fraction of that. And now you can see it's epic and growing, constantly growing. I add to it weekly, if not daily. And I'm not saying I'm a big fashionista. I'm not saying I have this makeup thing down pat. I'm not even that great at it yet. I'm just better, a million times better personally than I was, which is awesome because I was awful. And now I'm starting to come into my own. And it's also not about like looking the best out of everybody. It's about looking like what I want to look like, which may not be what other people want to look like and stuff too. It's about coming into my own sense of style, fashion, and beauty. About becoming me, you know? So there's more to it. So the wall became huge, and then I thought, well, how do I start implementing these things? So I got my handy dandy notebook. I'm Steve off Blue's Clues now. Handy dandy notebook. And in here, I will take down every once in a while a picture off my wall, and I will tape it into my notebook. And then I write down what it is I like about that particular picture and how I'm going to try to implement my life. For example, here was my first one. Can you see that? So this girl here, I like that she had a very fresh, youthful look, long, healthy hair, and the off-the-shoulder shirts. And from what I learned from this is I'm obsessed with off-the-shoulder shirts. Obsessed. I own like 3 or 4 right now is all, but I'm learning to make them, and I am planning on buying more. I want a whole wardrobe full of them. I love them. They make me feel so sexy. Okay, so I would do that. I would start initially by cutting out pictures and trying what I saw. This one, I learned that I like dresses with combat boots. I did that for like a week or two. Awesome, love it. Currently, I am working on this. Can you see that a little bit there? It's like a prom dress. I'm not terribly sure how to implement that or try it out in my everyday life, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, so just an example of what I do with the thing once I've, tried it. Okay, so I wrote here, obsession, off-the-shoulder shirts. Now, I figured out I love off-the-shoulder shirts. What else? Well, do I like them with or without bra straps? See, there's more to it than just the initial thing that you see. There's more to just, there's more to style than just throwing some crap together and calling it a day. You have to really think about the details, and I'm learning that. And it's really cool. I love details, so yay. So, my question to myself next was with or without bra straps. And I tried it, and I found that I prefer it with bra straps showing, just because to me there's a kind of a raw sexuality, a raw edge. It's saying, yeah, I'm showing a little something, so what? Say something. And I like that. But I also tried it with a strapless bra, and I do like a little bare shoulder on its own, on occasion. I didn't own one, so see, that prompted me to buy something. Hang on, I love you, and I'm coming right back. Hang on. I'm still here, Can you hear me? I'm still here. All right, lovelies, I'm back. Okay, I wanted to show you this. This is my first ever strapless bra. And I bought this at Walmart for like $4. They have a great special now where you can go in and they have bra and panty sets for like $5. Regular bras for like $4, and these are like $3 or $4. Anyway, and so it's just really stretchy. There's no hook or anything. It's like a tube top, which I miss. I miss the 90s. Oh, shows you how old I am. And it has these soft little cups in it, and you can take them out. There's a place to, take them out or whatever, or maybe add cutlets later, or fix it if it gets wrinkled up, whatever. So anyway, like I said, like $3 or $4, ladies or gentlemen looking for a gift for your lady. I love these. They are No Boundaries. No Boundaries is obviously the Walmart brand. And would I like to go Big Willie style sometime and actually buy me some Vicky's Secret or, Casabella or Louboutin or whatever someday? Strapless bra. Yeah, I'm not made of money, guys, okay? Like I said, getting my life back together. So one thing at a time. I'm happy I'm in a place where I'm actually spending money on myself in nice ways, like buying myself a strapless bra instead of ignoring myself and doing harmful things to myself. So, progress, trust me. You wouldn't have liked the me before. So anyway, so I bought that bra, and now, that builds my wardrobe. And so, slowly but surely, this silly little wall thing here, look at that. It's like I love my webcam. Guys, is anybody else obsessed with their webcams? This is fun. It's like a pick it up and chop it on your effing head. Oh, a minute moment. Sorry. Okay, so that whole thing behind me became a huge part of my life. And when I get dressed in the morning or do my makeup in the morning, do my hair, I consult my wall or my pictures in my magazine about who I want to be today. Like ongoing with this page. This page isn't finished, it's an ongoing work. I am currently working on the youthful and beautiful long hair part of it. I am learning about hair. I've never really been good at it. So I'm learning ways to be gentle with it, to keep it long and healthy and beautiful and shiny. I'm reading books on it. Biblioholic, guys, biblioholic. I'm reading books on it. Kim Pave and people like that, reading their books and stuff. Andre, who does Oprah's hair, that's a really good book, stuff like that. So, and then magazine articles, whatever. But like I said, in addition to working on past pictures that I've cut out and put in there, I always have a current one, and like I showed you, this is my current one. So now that I've talked to you about my wall, I'm going to ask you for some help here. You see that? It's basically a prom dress. It's corset top with a flare skirt, a lot of bling, all white, salsa shoes. She's got some nice waves going on in her hair, all that. Where would you wear this? Okay, you're in your 20s. Where would you wear this? How would you implement your life? Would you take it apart? Would you not say, okay, the whole dress? Would you say, where would I wear a corset and where would I wear a poofy skirt? or how would you do it? The closest thing I've done to this is wearing this shirt here that I'm wearing. Can you kind of see this shirt? It's a nice white shirt, got a little bling on the buckles, and the sleeves are usually poofier. They're really cute. Ooh, cute. And it has nice like ribbing here, kind of corset style, and I really enjoy it. But I wear it usually with a poofy khaki colored skirt and then combat boots, not salsa shoes. I have to buy salsa shoes. But anyway, I've done that, and I've discovered I do like a pale ensemble, like a white-ish ensemble, and I do like a nice poofy skirt with a nice boned or ribbed top. So I have learned that. It's, something that's very me. But what are your suggestions? How can I implement that in my everyday life or whatever? Alright, I've rambled on for, what we got, 15 minutes here? I've been talking for 15 minutes, and you have been a trooper and hung in here. I super appreciate that, guys. Now, I promised you in my version vlog, my second one would be more interesting than I have stuff to say. I had stuff to say. What do you think? Interesting? Not interesting? If it's not interesting, it's your fault because you didn't comment last time and tell me what you wanted me to talk about. So, if you don't want to suffer through it again, comment, my lovelies. I want to hear what's on your mind. Give me a challenge or ask me a question or just talk to me, okay? I'm lonely over here. Talk to me, please. Alright, so that's all for now, and by next Friday I will have vlog 3 out to you guys. Until then, I'll be missing you, and keep being beautiful, and read some dang books. I promise it's awesome, okay? Alright, lovelies. See you next time.